Okay, we have another battle from another guy from Smogon. That's basically where all my battles come from. And so yeah, I lead with my Aerodactyl, and I really mess up during the beginning of this battle. But I should have taunted here, but I didn't. I set up Stealth Rock because I thought that he might Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch or something. But I set up Stealth Rock, and then he, guess what, Will-O-Wisps, and you know that's kind of bad. Means I can't really do anything offensive-wise to him or anyone else. But you know, Aerodactyl is like a suicide lead anyway. Here's where I set up Taunt and he Sucker Punches, so I don't know. Turns out he had Sucker Punch, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, and something else. Actually, I don't know. But I'm just gonna eventually die to Sucker Punch. I try to attack him, as you see, but it does literally nothing. And you burn damage, you know that, it sucks, but hey, whatever. Alright, so I think he does another Sucker Punch. Yep. And Sucker Punch will be killing my Rock Drake. Useless crit. Yeah, it happens. Now I send out an Inu that is actually really awesome. Just taunt more off. Yeah. I know this guy, he can't get burned, Wylord, but I should have gone with Aqua Jet here, but I didn't. And I went for the Hydro Pump because I thought, like, he's probably gonna like Sucker Punch me or something, but he doesn't. And Water Spout would have done a ton more, but I'm just dumb, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't thinking straight. So I do a Hydro Pump it again, thinking that maybe it'll kill, but of course it doesn't. And he Pain Spits, and I was like, because that's gonna take away like all my health basically. But at least I'm not locked into like Water Spout or anything. Although if I would have been, it would have been dead. He would have been dead. Whatever. I don't really have anything to switch in because I'm fearing the Will-O-Wisp. And so I just decided to keep on Hydro Pumping. What does he do? He goes for Pursuit, probably thinking that I was going to switch out to something. Oh, that's his fourth move. But I don't switch out because I don't really have anything to switch into. Because I'm very afraid of Will-O-Wisp. So he's going to Sucker Punch, and I think that's going to take out my... What? Oh, no, it's not. I'm just going to Hydro Pump again. Do some damage on him. Not much else I can really do, but whatever. And so he's just going to finish me off with a Sucker Punch. Oh yeah, I'm out of Hydro Pumps, so I was going to force to do Struggle anyway. He was thinking about what to do, but he just decides to finish me off with Sucker Punch. And that's it for Wylord. He could have done a lot better in this battle if I would have Water Spouted or whatever. So now, who do I switch into? I switch into Beastman! This guy is amazing, by the way. I love Dragonite in this battle. So I know I can kill it with a Dragon Claw, because I don't want to risk him burning me with Will-O-Wisp while I try to Dragon Dance up. But he switches to a Heatran. I hate Heatrans, but I have a counter for Heatran. And so see a Dragon Claw does nothing, because Heatran resists it. Now, I thought the Fire Blast was coming, but then he's like, he may have HP Ice. And I knew it because why else would he switch into Heatran? So I got Fat Man, my thick fat Hariyama, and he's really good. And he does Hidden Power, and guess what? It's Ice type, as you can tell. So I get the leftovers. Now, I know he's going to switch, so I go for Payback. I was hoping he would bring back in Spiritomb, but he doesn't. And I knew he was going to switch because he's afraid of a fighting type attack. But I go for the Payback, and he switches into an Altaria. So here we go. Payback. That's gonna do, a good amount of damage. This is a defensive Hariyama, so it's not really meant for hurting things a ton. But whatever. And so I was like, yeah, I can finish it off with a Stone Edge. Stone Edge does not help either of us this battle, I'm telling you right now. So he roosts up because he knows he doesn't think I can kill him with anything. And I'm like, yeah, Stone Edge, but it misses. And yeah, that really sucks. I don't know. He Dragon Claws, and this, as you see, it's going to do nothing because Hariyama is a beast. I just go for a Payback because I know he's either going to switch or attack me. And so yeah, not really much he can do to me. Here I try to go for another Stone Edge, as he either stays in But he Dragon Dances up, and I went for Stone Edge because I didn't think he was going to attack me, but it misses again, and that's, you know, it happens, I guess. So he Dragon Claws again. Even after the Dragon Dance, it does literally nothing. And I Whirlwind, so he doesn't have the Dragon Dance boost anymore. And he sends back out in his Heatran. And this part's kind of cool. It shows you how much of a beast Heatran is. I thought it was weird that he sent him out, but he explodes. I was like, no. Watch this. Hariyama lives the explosion. That just amazed me. This is awesome. Love Hariyama. But he has such little health, he's not really going to be doing anything to anyone anyway, but it's, you know, it's still pretty cool that he lived the explosion. He sounded as meow a Raikou, and I thought he was going to try to set up on me or something, but, you know, whatever. He just goes for a T-Bolt, see? And that's going to be it for Hariyama. It's a real shame. Hariyama's a good Pokemon. Alright, so what he's switching to? Oh, I go into Beastman because I know I can take anything he has unless he has HP Ice. And so I'm going to set up a Dragon Dance here, and this is really shows you how powerful Dragonite is. He's going to attack me, I think. Come on. He really thought about it for a while, didn't he? Let's see. Yep. He Thunderbolts, and I wasn't worried about that because I know it wasn't going to OHKO me. And I just decided to set up the Dragon Dance because I know I could live anything, or if he switched out. So now I have Earthquake, and that's going to be the end for his Raikou, as you can see here. Earthquake, Beastman, awesome. And yep, super effective, and that's Raikou's not going to be able to take it like that at all. And so yeah, Dragonite's looking pretty good right now with the leftovers recovery and all that. So he sent out his own Hariyama. You know, it's kind of cool that he had one. Now this turn mattered so much. So much. I Dragon Claw. And watch this. I was like, ugh. He Stone Edge and his Stone Edge missed. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because if that hit, that would have been it. My Dragonite would have been dead. And I really would have had a rough time. And so yeah, Dragon Claw is going to 2-8 KO Hariyama. That seems pretty good. Getting the leftovers recovery there. So really thankful for that Stone Edge missing. God. So he sends out his Donphan. I was thinking he may have Ice Shard, so that kind of scared me. But I risked it and stayed in, and it turns out he didn't have Ice Shard. And I'm just going to Dragon Dance just to see what he's going to do. I thought he might Stone Edge, but he does Assurance, and I don't really know what that does, but you know, whatever. So now I'm thinking he's probably going to do that again, because I thought I might have something to do with lower health, so I Dragon Danced up. And that's basically going to be it. With +2 attack and speed, none of his Pokemon left are going to be able to kill Dragonite, and I'm going to kill everything with Dragon Claw. Well, almost everything. And Dragon Claw is going to 2-hit KO his Donphan, which is like awesome because Donphan is defensive Pokemon. Alright, let's get the leftovers and all that stuff. So he sends out back in his Spiritomb, and I was like, you know what, I hate you, Spiritomb, so check this out. I punch him in the face because that's just how I roll. I like to punch things in the faces. Fire Punch in the face was more like his lower jaw, but you know, whatever. He had it coming. Alright, so now he said the only Pokemon that is left is his Altaria, and he runs, but you know, it's no big deal. It was a good game, and there will be, like I said in the last video, many more to come. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and woohoo!